Some people worry a lot, you know. Even if things are good, they worry because they've got nothing to worry about. Me, I never worry. The way I look at it, no matter how bad things get, you can always find an upside.
Like, take the fact that my turn in the shower comes after Charlie. You can bet your life is always going to be slow.
Hey, Charlie, you going to be out of there before lunchtime?
1 minute, OK? OK. Every day it's always 1 minute. Now, this could be seriously annoying, but it isn't. Here's why.
Morning.
Hey, Bridget. Having to wait means I get to see a gorgeous girl first thing in the morning. How bad is that? And if I'm kept waiting longer, I'm forced to see 2 gorgeous girls.
Oh, good morning. Oh, hi, Guy.
Hey, Cassie. Then if Charlie's super slow, I can get really lucky and see a 3rd gorgeous chick.
G'day, Guy.
Hey, Lauren.
Bridget, you forgot your towel. Thank you.
See what I mean? It might be a pain having to hang about, but what a great way to start the day.
Oh, you all right there?
Yeah, couldn't be better. Even with heavy-duty stuff like training, the secret is not to get too uptight about it. Take in the view, smell the air.
Come on, Guy, pick up the pace so we can have 6 more laps and we're done.
Of course, the coach might have a slightly different attitude. And when it comes to surfing, I never worry. I just do it. Let's face it, how could you possibly worry when you're doing something like this?
How is it that on land, Guy putts along like a second-hand tractor, then he jumps on a surfboard and suddenly he's a Ferrari?
Oh, he's one of those lucky people that never feels pressure, you know? Every day's a Saturday.
Saturday has to end eventually, doesn't it?
Maybe, but he sure is making the most of it while it lasts.
Overall, life's a great thing. And right now, couldn't get much better. Great place, great surf, and great people. Especially the people. After 2 months together, I thought we owed ourselves a bit of a celebration. I'd got a few bucks stashed away and figured this would be as good a way as any to use it. Guys, these are on me, right? Specially made to my own very secret recipe. They're unique.
Yep, I believe that.
Yeah, no one else could have possibly come up with something that looks like this.
Oh, how are you supposed to drink these? It's like some sort of skills test.
Oh, settle.
We're listening, aren't we, Bridget?
We're all ears and we're wondering what this sudden outburst of generosity is all about.
Everything and nothing.
See, I knew that. I knew that.
Thanks, Guy, for clearing that up for us.
Excuse me, can you 2 bag your heads and let Guy finish?
You mean there's more?
Yep, I meant that everything in the sense that the first 2 months here have been a real buzz, and nothing in that you've all been great, and I hope none of you ever change.
Thank you. That's really sweet of you, Guy.
Yeah.
Cool, so let's have a toast.
Yes.
Not really sure what we're toasting, but let's do it anyway.
How about to Solar Blue? That's why we're here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, to Solar Blue.
Oh, wait.
Sorry. Do you mind just taking a photo of us?
To Solar Blue! It's funny how things happen. This very moment, when I thought things couldn't get any better, was also the moment when my life would go into a tailspin. Through no fault of my own, I was finally going to start worrying. Big time. But the storm clouds still needed time together. And anyway, I had much more important things on my mind than fussing over something that hadn't even happened yet. You ought to watch yourself, you know. People who read books while they walk fall flat on their faces.
Do you have statistical proof to back that up?
As a matter of fact, I do. Globally, over 300 people who read while they walk either got hit by cars or fell in rivers and drowned.
Bull.
Oh, don't say I didn't warn you.
No, thank you for being concerned for my welfare.
Actually, it was about books that I wanted to see you.
Oh?
Well, maths books, to be precise.
What about them?
Well, I thought, you know how you're so good at maths and I'm so...
Mathematically challenged.
Yeah, maybe I could lend on you for a bit of personalised coaching.
And what would I get in return?
Oh, how about the pleasure of my fantastic company?
And?
Well, that isn't enough.
And?
Oh, okay. It's the weekend, so I thought tomorrow night we get an all-expenses-paid pizza of your choice, followed by a movie. And then on Sunday, we hit the books.
So you mean I get the payoff before I do the job? How do you know I'm not going to run away to South America on Sunday?
Oh, that's a good question. I suppose we'll have to make a pact. Promise?
Promise.
Oh, wow, a bonus, thanks. Oh, yeah, that's good apple.
Aren't you coming out? There's a great swell out there.
Can't.
I don't believe it. You are putting ironing above surfing?
Yeah, well, I have to, otherwise Beck will make my life misery. Besides, I've got to make myself look presentable for tomorrow night, don't I?
Oh, you're not wearing that, are you?
No, as much as I'm deeply attached to it, I do have a sense of occasion. Auntie Janice got me this for Christmas. It'll iron up good as new.
Oh, God, that is absolutely appalling.
Oh, yeah, I suppose now that you mention it, it is a bit off.
Well, no offence to Auntie Janice, but off is putting it mildly. That is plain antisocial.
Well, I don't have anything else to wear.
Oh, well, then it's time you did. Tomorrow morning after training, we'll go together.
Where?
Shopping. And I will be your personal stylist.
Cool. I'm game if you are.
Done.
Done.
I just discovered the fountain of youth. I was feeling low and low and low, a little long in the tooth. I took a dive in the water, felt the years roll back in no particular order. Now the lady's gone crazy and the men say it's truth. And I found myself singing down with the jury and down with the crew, down with the ceiling and down with the roof, going down to the water to find me the truth, sinking down with the time 'cause I'm drowning in the fountain of youth. I'm drowning in the fountain of youth. My stuff's gonna go through the roof. Come on, it's not so long. It don't cost nothing and it won't take long.
I'm just going to duck across to the chemist while you pay.
Okay, sure. Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi. You wouldn't happen to know where the shop assistant hides out, would you?
I'm not a guide dog, right? Just use your eyes.
Thanks for your help. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, my bag. Whew. Some days you're lucky and some days you're very lucky. How do you do it, Guy?
Want to get a juice?
Cool.
Hold up a minute, please.
What's the matter?
Could you return to the shop, please, sir?
What for?
Just return to the shop, sir. It's just your friend we need to see. Stay outside the premises, please. Can you open it, please?
What, you think I've knocked something off?
Open the bag, please, sir.
In my whole life, nobody's ever called me sir. Now, this guy's done it 3 times. But the way he said it, it wasn't like important sir. More like scumbag sir or loser sir. Look, I've got no idea how that got in there, honest.
Well, you can tell all that to the police, son.
The police?
The police? Okay, Bridget, slow down. I can't understand you. Okay, well, where is he now? Uh-huh. Okay. Look, stay where you are or get Gary. We'll be down in 10 minutes.
Hey, guys, have you heard what's happened?
About what?
Guy's been arrested for shoplifting.
What? You're kidding.
He's at the police station. Gary and Beck have just gone down there.
I can't believe it.
What did he take?
I don't know, some stuff from a surf shop or something.
Why would Guy do something so dumb?
Oh, are they sure he actually did it? Guess so, otherwise why would he be at the police station?
No, it's so not like Guy, though. I mean, he's not even obsessed with money or anything.
Maybe it was spontaneous. He saw something he liked and he couldn't resist it.
No, Adam's right. Guy might have his faults, but he's no thief.
Then why would the police still have him? They wouldn't charge him unless they were pretty sure.
Oh, I just can't believe
I
it.
don't want to believe it.
Well, if it is true, then what'll happen to him?
Fine, I guess.
Ah, it'll be worse than that.
How?
He's broken his contract. Guy will have to leave Solar Blue.
Thank you're here.
How long have you been here?
Hours. I've just been waiting. They won't tell me anything. They won't even let me in or anything.
What is he actually charged?
We're not just talking minor shoplifting here. These goods are worth well over $400.
But I didn't take them.
Well, according to the witness, you did.
There was a witness?
Yeah, the shop got a call from someone who saw Guy put the goods in the bag.
And you've confirmed that with them?
It was an anonymous call. Well, people do that from time to time. They witness a crime and report it, but they don't want to get involved, so they don't reveal who they are.
Because they're lying, that's why.
Is this enough to count as evidence?
Well, in this case, the evidence is the simple fact that the goods were found in the bag and Guy left the store carrying it. Now, it doesn't get much clearer than that.
I didn't put them in there. I don't even know how they got in there.
So you keep telling me.
Okay, Sergeant, so what happens now?
Well, because of the seriousness of the offence, it'll have to go before a magistrate, probably next Tuesday. Now, I'm prepared to let him go home with you, provided you can guarantee his whereabouts and ensure he turns up in court. Now, can you do that for me?
Yes, we will.
Good. And if you want to come with me, Beck, we've got some paperwork to do and then you can all go home.
Sergeant, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
This so-called witness that rang, was it a girl, like someone around my age?
Yeah, it was a female, but we have no idea how old she was.
What happened? Are you okay?
For someone who's about to have a criminal record against his name, yeah, I'm terrific.
The magistrate will be lenient, mate. It's only a first offence.
But it's not an offence. It can't be because I haven't done anything.
Let's just hold the talk till we get home, okay?
Well, hang on, you do believe me, don't you? I mean, you do think I'm telling the truth?
We want to believe you, Guy, but the truth is, we don't know.
Well, that's just great, that is. Is that what you think?
I want to believe you as well, but
But?
it's just so weird. You know, if you didn't put the stuff in the bag, then who did? And why? And what about the witness in the phone call?
Yeah, well, I suppose when you put it like that, it does look pretty bad.
Come on, let's get out of here.
When the chips are down, I guess the first thing you wonder about is how your friends are going to react. In my case, I didn't have long to wait.
Mate, come have a game. It's 3-way round robin with Adam and I.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, I'm just getting a drink.
Well, how about some darts then? About time we gave Charlie a thrashing, hey?
Maybe later, guys.
Hey, Guy, you want to come to the beach? Yeah, we found some more boogie boards stashed under the house. It'll be fun.
Thanks, guys, I'll just sit this one out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you guys go.
Actually, Adam and I will be in for that.
Yeah. Haven't been for a boogie board since primary school.
You are on. Come and join us if you change your mind.
Will do. 5 minutes, I get more invites than I've had in the past 2 months.
They're just trying to be nice.
Oh, come on, Bridget, I can see it in their eyes.
See what?
The suspicion. They're all desperately trying to act normal towards me, but they can't quite do it. There's still that doubt about whether or not they're living with a thief.
It's not true. They're trying to include you to show that they're standing by you. Yeah, it may be a little bit awkward, but don't confuse that with suspicion. It's not fair.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry, I guess I'm just being paranoid.
We will stand by you, Guy. All of us.
Look, before we go any further, I've got to ask you a question. You're probably not going to like it, but I've got to ask you anyway.
What?
When I was trying on those T-shirts, you were alone in that part of the shop, right?
Yeah, so?
So you had the chance to take the stuff and put it in my bag when I was in the change rooms.
You think that I did it?
Well, I don't know what I think, but I do know I need to hear your answer.
No, I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just had to ask.
I guess that I should be offended that you'd even think such a thing. But I'm not. I'm actually kicking myself for suggesting the whole shopping thing in the first place. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, nice guys always win in the end, don't they? And who knows, maybe something will fall out of the sky to save things.
Here, this will cheer you up. What do you think?
Happy days. How do things change so much so quickly?
I'll print it out for you.
Guy, can I see you for a second?
Sure.
Look, I'm going to have to call your parents.
Yeah, I was hoping we might be able to delay that a bit.
As it happens, there's a message on their machine saying they're interstate for a couple of days.
There's Dad's mobile.
The number of which I happen to have mislaid. You wouldn't have mislaid it too, would you?
Actually, now that you mention it, I think I have, yeah.
Pity. Still, it gives us a couple of days up our sleeve to hope something comes up.
Right. But why would you do that?
When this gets out, it won't just be you who's damaged Guy. Solar Blue's reputation will be trashed too, and the other kids will be guilty by association.
I'm sorry, Beck.
Don't be. You're innocent, remember?
So what can we do?
Well, Gary's gone back to the shop to talk to the owner and the assistant, see if they can remember anything that might help.
Do you think that'll do any good?
Who knows? But we've got to try. We can't just do nothing.
Yesterday, I never worried about anything. Today, I worry about everything. How is it that one simple thing can turn your whole life upside down? How can... I don't believe it.
Bridget! Bridget! Where's your laptop?
In the lounge, why?
You've got to set it up for me on that photo.
Now?
Can't you do it after dinner? This lettuce will go limp.
No, now. I think I've found the thief.
You can zoom in on these things, can't you?
Yeah, what do you want to see?
Them. Bring them up closer. Bit more. Bit more. There, that's her. She was in the shop.
What are you saying, that she put all that stuff in your bag?
Absolutely.
How do you know she did it, though?
She hates me.
What?
Look at that. See the aggro there?
I'm sorry, Guy, but aren't you sort of jumping to conclusions a bit?
No. She hates me, all right? I asked her where the shop assistant was, and the way she answered me, it was like she wanted to punch me out.
Why would she hate you?
I don't know. I've never seen her before in my life, but for some reason she does. She set me up. I know it. Look, I know this sounds crazy, guys, but she's the thief. And if we can find her, I'll prove it.
Where would we start?
Well, I think I've actually seen this guy around. Yeah, in fact, I have. Him and his mates surf the northern end of the beach.
Regularly?
Couple of times, maybe.
Okay, well, there's a good chance that we could find them both. Okay, here's what we do. Tomorrow we'll split into groups and check out the whole area. Bridget, Guy, you take Blue Water. Case every inch of it. Eyeball every surfer. Adam and Cassie, you go back to the cafe. There might be regulars, in which case the staff will know them.
Excuse me. Sorry, have you seen either of these two?
Sorry, don't know him.
Lauren and I will go back to the shop. Maybe the girl who serves there knows her. After that, we'll case the cafes and pizza joints in the main drag.
Excuse me, I'm just wondering, have you seen or do you know the two people in this photo at all?
No.
Excuse me, guys. Hi,
And I'm lost if I can't make sense of it anyhow.
Have a great day. What's that?
Nothing is
Just wondering, have you seen the two people in this photo at all?
Excuse me, have you seen this person?
It's harder to see.
Oh, excuse me.
Take what I get anyway. It's harder to see.
Hey, where have you lot been? Not like you guys to miss Sunday lunch.
I think it's what's known as a wild goose chase.
Thanks for trying, everyone. I'm sorry, man. It's not your fault. It was a good plan. At least we know she's not a local.
Sorry to sound dumb, but what wild goose were you actually chasing?
This one. The girl, not the guy, although we would have settled for either.
Guy saw her in the shop. He thinks she set him up.
I know she set me up.
You know what? You might very well be right.
What? You know her.
Guy, I think something just fell out of the sky. Melissa Davies. She lives 2 hours north of here. Tried out for Solar Blue, didn't make it.
That's amazing. That's her.
How on earth do you remember, Beck? There were hundreds of applicants.
Yeah, and you weren't even here for the contest.
No, but I was here 2 days ago when this arrived. It's a letter from a local lawyer. Her parents are suing Solar Blue for wrongful disqualification, damage to her reputation, trauma, you name it.
So she was disqualified?
Judges claim she cheated, pulled on another competitor's leg rope, intimidated a younger girl, cut in on someone else.
She was very upset. Her father was furious, so they're suing. Not that they've got a leg to stand on.
So she doesn't hate you, she hates Solar Blue.
She would have come back to see the lawyer and then bowled up to the cafe. She would have seen all of us celebrating and it would have been like a red rag to a bull.
Yeah, then she recognised you in the store.
That explains why she was so dark to me in the shop.
Yeah.
But I still don't get why she targeted me.
Revenge. Pure and simple.
She used you to get back at us. All of us.
So what happens now?
Well, I think another visit to the police station is in order. I'll go first thing tomorrow.
And you should stay home tomorrow, Guy. The police will probably need to speak to you again.
Oh, how lucky is that? A day off school. You get all the breaks, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. You give someone a school-free day and they just sit around wasting it.
How did it go?
You know that call to the shop from the anonymous witness?
Yeah.
The police traced the call. Came from Melissa's mobile.
You're kidding. It's not too smart.
No, but she hasn't been too smart generally. The police up the coast have confronted her with everything and she's owned up to all of it. She's in a lot of trouble.
So I'm off the hook.
Well and truly. You'll have to go back down to the station to confirm the details of everything that's happened, but Gary will go with you.
Wow. Thanks, Beck.
Don't mention it. Oh, before I forget, I found your father's mobile number. We should probably give them a call and tell them what's happened.
Yeah, I'll call them. It's probably best if they hear it from me first.
That's what I thought.
Fantastic, eh?
Of all the questions I asked myself during this time, one in particular kept bugging me. How could you hate something so much that you'd risk everything just to get revenge? Whatever it is, I hope I never get to feel it.
Come, mate.
All done and dusted.
Sure hope so.
Well, I guess it's back to our normal old boring lives then.
Hey, don't knock it. Normal, boring old life has a lot going for it.
You did great, Guy. We're all wrapped you came through. Especially me.
Thanks. Oh, so does that mean we get to start my private maths lessons tonight?
After all this, you still want a maths lesson?
Oh, not especially, but if I get my lesson, that means I get to take you to the movies.
Oh, this is true.
And besides, I've got this really cool new shirt to wear, chosen by my personal stylist.
Oh, since you put it like that, I can't really refuse, can I?
No, you can't. Shall we?
We shall.
Okay, so I have to admit it. For someone who never worries, the last 2 days were seriously worrying. But like I say, everything has its upside. In the first place, Bridget and I are really starting to hit it off. And second, I can at last get rid of Aunt Janice's t-shirt.